Hi guys, Sammy Wilson of the DUP is always good for a laugh. His anti-Irish feeling seeps through on pretty much every topic he's invited to talk about. Here he was asked about a border poll, and he started talking about how the union between Northern Ireland and the rest of the UK is so strong it doesn't even need to be tested. Another defence of the union was, why would anyone want to live in the Republic of Ireland as they needed Britain's help financially and they still haven't paid back their debts? Which isn't true.
Well, I think that we have made it very clear. And if you observe what happened in Scotland, of course, a poll would be very divisive. Leo Varadkar knows it. I think the dogs in the street know that it would be divisive. And I think that we all know that Sinn Féin, of course, want to increase division in Northern Ireland. That's why they're now pushing for the referendum. Though I think that people should note that during the election campaign, they were very silent on this as they tried to present this soft face. Now, of course, we see the real intent, and we argued this during the election campaign, that Sinn Féin's main agenda, only agenda, is the destruction of Northern Ireland.
Well, where's the harm, as you would see it, in commencing planning for a referendum?
Well, I think that first of all, the Belfast Agreement makes it quite clear the conditions in which you would have a referendum. We're nowhere near that. That's the first thing. So legally, and Sinn Féin keep talking about standing by international agreements and everything else. If you look at the international agreement, with the Belfast Agreement, then the conditions aren't met. But secondly, we know what Sinn Féin's agenda is. Sinn Féin's agenda is to make Northern Ireland unstable, to call into question its very existence, and the planning for a referendum gives them the same impact as having a referendum itself. It allows them to create that division, to create that uncertainty about Northern Ireland's future, and to create the impression that people in Northern Ireland actually want this constitutional change, which of course we know they don't, because any sensible person knows that Northern Ireland's position within the United Kingdom is a far more secure economic position to have than throwing in its lot with the Irish Republic, which, don't forget, not so long ago had we bailed out the United Kingdom government during their banking crisis, when they had to get a £7 billion loan from Britain, which I don't think they've even paid yet.
Okay, so a little problem with that, Sammy. This is the Loans to Ireland Act 2010, and it was so the loan that the Her Majesty's Treasury loaned to Ireland was £3.25 million, not 7 billion, 3.2 billion. This was part of a total package the European Union presented to Ireland worth 85 billion. This money was actually paid back last year, the final repayment of £3.23 billion of emergency loans provided by the UK government as part of the 2010 bailout. So Ireland made its last repayment on the 26th of March 2021. Now, what's interesting is this loan, well, it had some strings attached, we could say. It says here, this is a document from the UK government in 2013. It says, the British government agreed to provide a bilateral loan to Ireland because it is in the UK's national interest that Ireland has a successful economy and a stable banking system. The links between our financial systems, particularly in Northern Ireland, mean that there was a strong economic case to provide financial assistance to Ireland. By being part of the international financial package, the UK indirectly supported the very many businesses across the UK that trade with Ireland. So this loan served Ireland's interests, yes, but it also served Britain's interests, because they didn't want to see financial institutions, and I think one of them was Ulster Bank, which operated in Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. It was on shaky ground, and some of this money went to prop that bank up during this financial crisis. So when Sammy Wilson says, yes, the Republic of Ireland received money from the UK in a bailout, it was part of a bigger European bailout. Ireland paid that money back. The UK benefited because it received interest on that loan, and UK businesses were protected. It was not some sort of gift. Okay, it was, it was a loan with conditions, and it was to protect also British businesses. But then this is Sammy Wilson we're talking about. And just to touch on something else he mentioned in this interview, how Sinn Féin are acting in a very divisive way. Well, a border poll may be divisive, but Brexit was much more divisive. And at the end of the day, the people of Northern Ireland supported the European Union. They supported remaining in the European Union. They didn't support Brexit. They didn't support Sammy Wilson's position. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.